Right, let's all. Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to do the rhythm parts from Sunday Morning Call. I did the solo to this ages ago and I just put off doing the rhythm part and yeah, so I thought I'd do it today. Relatively simple actually, couple of really, it's quite Noel Gallagher-y. I've watched a couple of live versions just to make sure I'm as accurate as possible. There's a couple of times he plays it slightly differently. He does an acoustic one and he does an electric one and they are slightly different, but I'll try and get it relatively close to the original. And as usual, I'm going to try and keep the rhythms as simple as possible. If you listen to those live versions, he's relatively free with his rhythms. They're not always exactly the same, but we're going to do it as though they are just one. So basically, it's Sunday Morning Call. It really is the album version. That's what we're really looking at, but with little flavours of the live version. And really, it has helped me get a couple of the chord shape. Well, one in particular, which is a weird chord shape. So yeah, so basically grab your acoustics or your electrics. On the live version, actually, that I saw, he played it with a telly, so that's always really cool. So I can use one of my Strats and it won't sound too ridiculous. Yeah, and we'll just crack on. Cool, Grumpy Baby in the background, check. Okay, so yeah, as I just said, it's not too many bits of this. The first bit I'm going to do is actually the intro, and it is slightly different. It's very short, it's just a couple of times of B flat. You could just do it as a straight up B flat, but what he does a little hammer on. Oh, something's just fallen down. So basically what he does is he plays through it just with a B flat. So he's going to go down, down, up, down, 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 up, like that. Yeah, so I'll go through that rhythm again because that's going to be the main rhythm of the song. I did it very blasé actually first time. I should probably do it a bit more slower. So down, down, up, down, 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 up. Now you can throw in extra downs and stuff in there and it works, and he does live, but we're just trying to keep it as vanilla as possible. Down, down, up, down, 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 up. Yeah, so after the up there's 3 downs and then a down up. So down, down, up, down, 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 up. Yeah, I think first time I missed a down, I apologise for that. But that's the basic rhythm we're going to do for the song. Now what he does on that second time through is he does a little hammer on. So we just bar 6th fret, that's where our B flat is being played, and we hammers on the E shape. But it effectively keeps the same rhythm. Again, you can throw in a couple of extra down strums. On the acoustic one you can hear he definitely doesn't. But as I say, I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. I don't want to do every little nuancey strum because it really gets confusing. I've done that before, I think for Master Plan, and yeah, it's great because it's super accurate, but it is really confusing. So that's basically, that's all we're doing at the start. So we've got that B flat and we're just going to do that little hammer on. And you can do that first one going into the verse. It's absolutely fine with just a hammer on at the start. And then you don't do that anymore in the song, ever. Don't do it at all. So that's just right at the start. Even in the second verse, you play the B flat, but you don't do the hammer on bit. So literally that's it, the intro with a little hammer on, just to make it just like the track. So let's move straight into the verse because that's what they do. And so basically with the verse, same thing. We're already on B flat, aren't we? Because we just played it basically. So so basically this second chord's super weird. I think it's written just as a D in the official tab book. It's definitely not, because whenever they do it live, this is how they do it. So I'm playing first fret on the first finger on the 5th fret G string, which is a C note. Then I've been using my ring finger like I'm playing a D shape, but feel free to use your middle finger, that's absolutely fine as well. So make sure you can see that. So 5th fret on that G string, 6th fret on that B string, use either finger. You want to be able to grab that high E string as well, because they do, and you've got an open D as well. But effectively when they're strumming it, they're just strumming the 3, so it's going to be the D, G and the B. Both the versions that are live, there's a second guitar doing the overdub bits, doing little pull-offs or open E strings. Obviously that's the same note, but it still sounds slightly different. Sorry, I've got a cough. I might have to get some water in a sec. But anyway, so that's the shape. Really, really cool. So just if we're strumming it, we do exactly the same rhythm as we did before. Down, down, up, down, 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 up. So I'll do that. That's it basically. It's if you're wondering, this is suggesting a minor 7, a D minor 7 is the suggestion chord wise there. So yeah, really cool chord. That's definitely how they do it. Oh, I just realised how I'm going to turn the sheet in my notes to tell me exactly how many times we do that for each verse. So 1, 2, 3. I think it's 4, isn't it? Yeah, 4 times through that sequence. So only on the first one we've got a little hammer on, but for the rest it's just literally playing through that B flat to D 4 times. That's our verse. So let me do that. I'm going to try and do the intro and then the verse. So let's see how that goes. I'm going to try and do it without coughing as well. 2, 3, 4. Verse. Second time. Third time. Fourth time. Okay, cool. So that was the verse. Sorry, I had a slight coughing fit, hence the cut. Right at the end of the verse, D chord. This is almost like a pre-chorus, but it's just a 2-bar pre-chorus and it's just a D chord the whole time. They always seem to do it open. Yeah, so that's where we're going to do it basically. He's randomly throwing in up strums, but on the original track he throws an up strum in at the end of the first bar. So we're hitting the quavers, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But on that final one we're going to throw in an extra strum. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and then cake Jaffa. If you've ever seen my videos, you know I love a cake Jaffa, which basically means down, down, up. So let me just play you through that slowly. So 1 and 2 and 3 and cake Jaffa. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's it, that's the pre-chorus. You do that the same both times. It sounds good basically. So you're going from this kind of D minor-y sound. Simple, but it works, doesn't it? I mean, that's just classic Oasis, that is. So let's straight into the chorus. Now, the chorus is a bit that is slightly different at different times because they do different length choruses, particularly the outro chorus, which is much longer. So, but the first 2 choruses are the same. And so basically what we got there is more kind of classic Oasis chords. I mean, what we're going to expect: G's, D's, E minors, and C's. But of course we're going to do them in an Oasis-y way, because this is how he does them when he does them live. So G's the first chord. Now with the first G, I'm happy for you to do it as a normal G. Sometimes it looks like he's doing a G5, which is this shape here, where you take your first finger off and deaden the A string. I'm fine with that as well, because he will do that. Whichever of those you prefer to play, either the normal G or the G5. I suspect in the original track it's a G, but live he often does it as a G5, so take your pick really. Same rhythm, just going to keep it as simple as possible, same rhythm. Down, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, then into a D, but it's a D5. We're only going to play D, G and B strings, so I can keep those 2 fingers down there like I'm playing Wonderwall. Same rhythm again. Again, feel free to throw in an extra down strum. That's absolutely fine as well, but we're going to keep it as vanilla as possible to make your lives as easy as possible. Next chord, E minor, but of course we've got our 2 fingers down bottom. It's an Oasis song, so we're going to do an E minor 7. Then to to a C add 9, so again, because we've got our fingers on there, it's basically like playing Wonderwall. Then we effectively start the sequence again, G, doing a G5 this time. Oh, I did the rhythm slightly wrong. Ha! Come on, Paul. D. Then I'm going to do this F here. So yeah, a bit of a weird chord. It's actually an F with an added 9. But we can just do that little triad there, which is an F, an A and a D. Anyway, sorry, I'm just thinking. So yeah, it sounds a bit weird because that's the 6th. But anyway, so 3rd fret on the D, 2nd fret on the G, and then I've got that 3rd fret on the B and the E. You can go to a normal F. I'm absolutely fine if you want to do that. You can see live that's what he does, and I just thought that was cool. But feel free to go to a normal F if you much prefer that sound. Bar of F, same rhythm as before. Either this one or this one. E minor 7 for half a bar. So down, 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 down. So 1 and 2 and all just downs, 4 downs, sorry. Then to D, 4 downs. Okay? Then 3rd time, G, D, E minor 7, C add 9. Weirdly, in one of the versions I saw, he actually went F to C add 9 there, which he does later on in the outro, but he did that earlier on as well. But in the original, it's an E minor 7 to a C add 9 for sure. So that's basically our chorus, the same rhythm, except for that one bar where we play 2. We go G, D, E minor, C add 9, but we're keeping those 2 fingers there. So we end up with an E minor 7 and a C add 9. G, D, F with an added 6th and an added 9, or just a normal F if you prefer. And then the bar down, 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 down. Then we go back to G, D, E minor 7, C add 9. Okay. Then we've got the little pre-solo bit. I'll probably very quickly go through the chords to the solo, but I won't take too long because I think if I was playing this on my own, then the acoustic, I'd just skip the solo bit out. Anyway, so let's. I'm going to play through the chorus now. Hopefully. Okay. 1, 2. I'll try and go a little slower than tempo. Yeah, so that's the chorus. As I say, you can take that F that I've shown you out there, that F with that added 6 and 9. You can take that out and just do a normal F if you prefer it. I suspect on the original it's a normal F, if I'm being honest, but I just like that chord shape, so I used it. He definitely does that live. You can see he does that live. In the acoustic one, you can definitely see he does that shape live. In the electric one, I think it's harder to see, but I think that's where he does it. Later on, he does an F there though, so they're interchangeable to him, so why not to you guys? Anyway, so that's the chorus. The next bit is going to be, the solo. So we'll go through that sequence. I'm just going to flip because I've got my notes for the solo, because I know roughly how to play the solo, but I can't remember all the chords off the top of my head, so got them written down to help me. First bit before the solo, but we also do this at the end of the first chorus as well. There's this little walk. It's a D5, where we pick D, G, B, G. Then C, add 9, then G/B, C add 9, and then D, C add 9, and then G/B. And on that final one, we do root note A, then GB, just as we have been doing. So A, G, B. Then we're just going to pick up from the E, E, B, G, D. So on the D5 we go D, G, B. On the other two we go A, G, B, G. Yeah? D, G, B, G, A, G, B, G, A, B, G, B, A, G, B, G. Yeah. Then back to D, and then A, G, B, and then E, B, G, D. And that's it. So both times is exactly the same. Just the second time, you're playing that final bit underneath the solo. So roughly the solo is going to go from here. You're going to hit a G, then F to G. I'm going to do all these as power chords. So So 1, 2, a couple of hits of that F, and then another couple of hits of the G, B flat to C, B flat to C, and then F to G, and then B flat to C, and again. And then I'm going to go C, B, C, C sharp, D. Okay, oh, I'm going to flick, sorry, I really can't remember these chords. Oh, I'm so sorry. So that's a C, you could do it there to there. I'm just doing it as a bar chords, as it makes sense from where we are, but feel free to do it down here as well. Or I'm doing all those as down hits, but it just got that bump, 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 bump. And because we're going to head back into the chorus, we do just down strums like we do on the pre-chorus earlier on. And then effectively it's back into the chorus, but I'll go through the sequence because it is slightly different. So anyway, the first bit's G to D to E minor 7 to C add 9, just exactly the same. And then the next bit's exactly the same. So it's basically G, D, E minor 7, C add 9, G, D, F, E minor 7, D. Right, let me get my notes. G, D, E minor 7, C, G, D, and then this is the bit that's different. We're going to go from F to C. And now when he's doing this live, he's just doing an F like that. So effectively, and then next time it's the same again, it's F, C, and then the final time it's F, C, and then we end on a G. Does that make sense? So first time is like we're just playing through the normal chorus, and then it becomes a sequence of G, D, F, C, which we play 3 times, yeah? Yeah, 3 times. So let me play that outro through for you. I'm going to do the same rhythm as well. So it's all the same kind of chord shapes, except for I'm definitely going to do that F. As I say, he always seems to do this F shape rather than a bar chord F like that. I've never seen him do that shape, so I quite like playing it like this as well, so I will. But feel free to do a bar chord F as well. Whenever I'm doing that shape with an F with my thumb over, that's a fine substitution. It's just preference. Sometimes it's not, but for all of these Oasis songs, it is just like which one you prefer. As I say, I've only ever seen him do this one. I've only seen Noel do this. Anyway, so I'm digressing a bit. Let me just play through the outro. Cool, let's try and get this right. I'll try and go a little slower than tempo. So, first bit just like the chorus. Let's do it, Paul, come on. So. Sorry, I'm speeding up. I'm getting into it. So still just the first chorus. And now it changes. So same rhythm. F. Back to G. So that's the outro. Just a little note, feel free to do a C/G instead of a C. That is another classic Noel Gallagher thing to do. So from the F you'd go... Yeah, so it's 1 on the B, 2 on the D, then I'm going to play 3 on the A with my pinky and then 3 on the E with my ring finger. That's a really common Noel Gallagher shape. I don't like doing it like that. I just don't. I don't know why. I just don't like the sound of it as well. But anyway, he often does it like that, and you can see him doing that live. So feel free to, if you prefer the C/G like that, do that. You know, because he does, and that's just my own personal preference getting away. But effectively, that's it. Yeah. So we've got that intro B flat with the hammer. We've got the verse, that B flat to that D minor 7. And if you have a second guitar player, you can throw on these licks. But if you're just on your own, strum through it, especially just an acoustic. We've got the pre-chorus, which is literally 2 bars of D, and then we've got the chorus G, D, E minor 7, C add 9, G, D, F, E minor 7, D, G, D, E minor 7, C add 9. Then we've got that little arpeggio, D, C add 9, B/G, C add 9, D, C add 9, B/G. Yeah, I talk through it super quickly. It's be much easier just do videos like this. Then with the solo bit, which I can't remember off the top of my head, but I've done it. I've gone through it for you. And then the outro chorus. So you do the first time, you just do the chorus as normal, just as we did it twice before, and then you add in 3 times through G, D, F, C, and they say feel free to do your F like this now, or that, whichever you prefer, and then that C add 9. You can see from there to there, it's a really nice move, so you can see why he does it. And end on a G chord, and that's it. Sunday morning cool. I'm not sure I've said this yet, but I'll put a link below to me doing the solo, which I did ages ago. It's a really cool solo. He did it almost identical live, so it's always a good sign. You know it's a good solo when he does that. That's it. Cool. Yeah, 20 minutes or whatever. That's not too bad. Anyway, next thing will be my outro. So let's do that. Cool. Well, I really should have moved this. Right, anyway, so thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it all makes sense. There's not too many bits to this one, so yeah, it's a really cool one. It's a good one that works as an acoustic track, actually. Yeah, really cool song, actually. I heard that he doesn't really like it anymore, but I quite like it. But there you go. Anyway, do my usual bit at the end and just say thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like the video. It really helps, and I really appreciate it. Please comment on the video. Again, you guys have been pretty good at doing that, so I do really appreciate that as well. Please subscribe to the channel again. That really helps. It really genuinely does help. Please check out my Patreon. As I've said in the vlog video, which I'm getting up tomorrow, hopefully, touch wood. You know, I haven't done a lot with it at the moment, but that will be something I'll look to do going forward. So have a look on there, and if you've got any hints or tips or anything like that, then let me know. Put it in the comments here. And yeah, that's it really. So I'm going to say... yeah, so hopefully tomorrow there'll be a vlog video going up, and then we'll go on from there. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys again soon for probably some more. Well, it'll be a vlog. I'll see you tomorrow for a vlog. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.